Fans of Critical Role rejoice! The Chronicles of Exandria expanded art book is back in print. The initial release of this was in 2017 through another company whose name is Wizards of the Coast, as part of the Wizards of the Coast Critical Role Vox Machina deal, but it quickly sold out, leaving many fans who were wanting to get a complete collection, tabletop coffee book of all the art that was associated with Vox Machina back in 2017, little brokenhearted. And that's okay, though, because it's back. And not only is it back, it's got all new art, and it is now exclusively available from Critical Role / whatever their publishing thing is called. What is it called? You know what the Critical Role shops. Darrington Press. God, I need more caffeine. I'm sorry. Yeah, exclusively from Darrington Press. Why is this important? Why should I care? Well, 2 reasons. One, it's got all new art in it, and all new work from all new artists. Because the last time was 2017. Obviously, 2018, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. We got like 5 years worth of new art that they can add in, and articles about the setting. But more importantly, it's not connected in any way, shape, or form with Wizards of the Coast. This is all art and creations that are exclusive to Darrington Press, Critical Role, and the various artists who have worked with Critical Role. All the Wizards of the Coast connections have been scrubbed. Anything that Wizards of the Coast might have had to do with the original one, gone. This is exclusively only available through Darrington Press, not through Hasbro, not through anything connected with Hasbro. Once again, Critical Role taking another little step to cut the umbilical cord for Wizards of the Coast and gain more complete control over their product, as I inevitably said they did. So, yeah, it doesn't surprise me that they would re-release this now, especially moving into them starting to really chug out stuff from Darrington Press that is free of the envelope of Hasbro, and to attract more attention to them, but simply because time has passed and there's all new stuff to add to that. And since Vox Machina is experiencing a resurgence in popularity, sort of, thanks to the Amazon show, people who might not have been exposed to the art in 2017 now get a chance to go, I want to see more Pike, I want to see more Scanlan, I want to see more of that mountain. And we've got dozens of new artists who are available. Now, for reasons I don't understand, they made the Twitter and YouTube and internet contacts for each and every one of the artists who worked on it available as well on their webpage, just opening these people to the chance to receive hate mail and death threats and the usual things that the internet vomits out on people simply because they exist. So I don't agree with that. I'm not sure why they did that. I mean, I guess they want to be like, hey, we really appreciate these people, and this is how you can get in touch with them. But also, it's like, dude, you know how people respond. Give them an inch through the door, and they're just going to pounce on, like, this guy. I don't know, just pick one randomly. This guy right here. I mean, they're probably like, oh, I hate this guy's art. He should die. How dare you draw Keyleth like that? Oh, that's racist. Or, you know, yeah, it's like, I want to expose the artists to the general populace, but I also want to protect them because we know how the general populace tends to treat people, especially associated with Critical Role. So I don't know why they would do this, but I guess the artists all agreed that it was okay for them to make that information as public as they could. Anyways, yeah, that's the least interesting thing of the story. I think the most interesting thing of the story is, of course, that it is completely scrubbed of any connection to Wizards of the Coast. Notice nowhere on the cover do you see Wizards of the Coast, D&D, whatever. Nowhere in any of the example art do you see anything. Matt Mercer continues to scrub any connection between his creation and his time at Wizards of the Coast. Any mention of anything that is related to D&D has been replaced or killed off. Yeah. So, once again, as I predicted a long time ago, and will continue to predict until Matt Mercer tells me I'm completely wrong to my face, Critical Role, Darrington Press, continuing to cut the umbilical cord, continuing to produce their own stuff free of the imperial entanglement of Hasbro. So congratulations to them. And, here's your chance to get the all new art and all the old art and, stuff that has changed since 2017, including some of the art that probably is connected to the Amazon show. So if this is your bag, this is probably really exciting. And if you're not a Critical Role fan and you're not an art fan, then you probably don't care. And you want me to just move on to the main story of the day, which is the ORC. And yes, I'm getting to that. I just need to build up because it requires my brain to actually work, which we know it isn't. And I need more caffeine before I dive into that. Anyways, yeah, Critical Role, art, Exandria, Darrington Press, available on their website. Probably also at like Walmart and Target. No connection to Wizards of the Coast. Yay, 5 new years worth of art since the last time we saw this, including probably connections to the Amazon animated art. So, yay, art, book, coffee table, pictures, Keyleth, Critical Role. I mean, I'm not a Critical Role fan, but I suppose for people who are, this is exciting, especially since there is like 4 or 5 years worth of new art available. Don't know why you made the contact information for all the artists available for any Tom, Dick, and Harry to find them and, lambaste them, as the internet is prone to do. But I understand you want to make these people's work known so that they can get work, but there's probably a better way to have done that. Anyways, that's it. Let's take a break. Let's take a breather. Let's take a moment to enjoy this cloudy day before we dive into the ORC. Okay, so I will talk to you later. Have a great day. Stay safe. It is raining and, usual nonsense.